Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and boy oh boy do I have an awesome deck for you today. I absolutely fell in love with this deck, revisited it, because Konami gave us a new boss monster for an oldie but a goodie in an archetype of Sylvans. They used to be a tier 1, tier 0 possible deck. They were nerfed a while, they've been unnerfed a little, they're almost completely unnerfed. We've been given a new boss monster, I think she's from the selection box, and she's awesome guys. I've fallen in love. It's Sylvan Princessprite. Super cool. She takes 2 level 1 monsters, and that sounds a little like gnarly to do, but Sylvans actually have a lot of level 1 monsters they work with. We'll get into that for a moment. But what does she do? Detach 1 Xyzs material from this card, excavate the top card of your deck, and if it's a spell or trap card, you get to add it to your hand. So usually Sylvans will not mill the spell card, they'll throw it back to your deck, but she'll give you the spell card back to your hand, so she has no downside. You excavate a monster, you get that monster's effects. You excavate a spell card, you get that spell card. We're only using 1 spell card, and it's a doozy, so it's really awesome to add it to her hand, especially for herself, but we'll get to that in a moment, because she's not even done. So, otherwise, you can send 1 other plant-type monster from your hand or face up from your field to the graveyard, then target 1 Sylvan monster in your graveyard, special summon it. So it only has to be a plant. Every monster in this deck is plant. There's 17 monsters in this deck, so you're always going to have a monster to do that. You discard a plant, special summon a Sylvan monster from your graveyard. You can only use each effect once, but you can use each of them in 1 turn. And you just straight up special summon them, doesn't matter which it is. It's Hemtree, Guardioak, even our little boy Peacekeeper. It works out great, guys. She's such a strong monster. Only 1800 attack, but that's perfectly fine, because if you excavate your Raging Mad plants, all plant-type monsters you currently control gain 300 for each plant-type monster currently in your graveyard. They get fat, guys. They get so much attack because you have tons of monsters in your grave. So this really just ends duels for you, and you got to use it to end duels because they'll destroy all your plant monsters in the end phase. But this monster is crazy, guys. I love this monster, Princessprite. Like I said, super easy to make with level 1 monsters, because we do have Peacekeeper. He's been an awesome monster that never had any room in Sylvans. He was never good enough, but now he's great enough. It's perfect. He's level 1, he or she or whatever they are, they're little peas. When this card is normal summon or special summon, you excavate the top card of your deck, just 1. If it's a plant-type monster, send it to the graveyard. Otherwise, send it to the bottom of your deck. Normal Sylvan effect. He mills 1. But if he's milled himself, you can target a level 4 or lower plant-type monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target. Only once per turn. Super useful because he's a level 1. He can special summon himself. Special summon a level 1 on the field. Normal summon one of your other wonderful level 1 monsters and Glow Up Bulb. Glow Up Bulb can also special summon itself from the graveyard too. If you have another level 1 to normal summon, we have Rose Lover, a fantastic level 1. Gets in the graveyard, use her effect, bring out another monster after you do your Xyzs. Fantastic synergy with all these level 1s and Peacekeeper. But if that wasn't enough, we're using level duplication, guys. So even if you do something like flip up a Mushroom that you left on the field, or your opponent left on the field for you, you can level dupe him, make him level 1, normal summon your Rose Lover, do your Xyzs, continue your combos. Super, super crazy. Fantastic level 1 tuners in Spore and Glow Up Bulb. They can be used as Xyz material, they're going to be used as Synchro material. Very wild deck, guys. Reminds me a lot of Thunder Dragons. All we need to do, Konami, is leave them alone. Let them be. Unlimit Rose Lover. Give us 3 Rose Lovers. Give us access to Econ Takes. And this deck's right there in the meta, guys. But come on, Konami. Just give us access to the 2 pool. Free Rose Lover. And Sylvans are ready, guys. They'll be ready. So hopefully there's even more Sylvan support. Because I'm telling you, I love this Princessprite. I'm all about it, guys. Fantastic deck. Super cool, super fun to play. I'm going to be playing it a lot more, so I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing Sarah. Going second. Let's see what our boys got for us. We got a good hand. Got a Rose Lover, Carrot Weight, Glow Up Bulb. Our opponent set a monster into back row. So we're going to just set our Rose Lover and call it a day. Here are boys using Saddler Knights. Normal summons a Vega, special summons an Altair. That's 3 monsters. People have been using this new monster like crazy. I will get to him eventually. It's Ouroboros, guys. Ouroboros has 3 effects you can use once each duel. Can't use it twice. He uses the one to return our Rose Lover to our hand, then hits us for 2,700 with 2 back rows. So we really have our work cut out for us, but we have so many cards in our hand. All we're going to do is set our Rose Lover again. Here he sets another back row, uses a card to discard one from our hand. Discarding Carrot Weight Champion is no big deal whatsoever, and we get that Rose Lover in the graveyard too. So we're going to start by getting our Carrot Weight out, throw away a Cold Mushroom to do it. Now we're going to Rose Lover out our Hemi-Tree. Hemi-Tree's going to use his effect. He tries to Fiendish Chain the Hemi-Tree, but Rose Lover, she was such an unread card. We still get to use his effect. It flops, but Rose Lover makes our monsters immune to traps. So we level dupe the Carrot Weight with the Glow Up Bulb. Then we normal summon that same Glow Up Bulb. That's our wonderful Princessprite. She's super awesome, guys. Go to mill 1. He's got to Fiendish Chain her. So we've already gotten through 2 of those back row. Just got to do a little more. Glow Up Bulbs go to special summon himself. We're going to Xyzs into a Vermilion. Now he hits us with Book of Moon, so this guy, he's all ready for us, guys. 2 Fiendish Chain and a Book of Moon. Those are some of the best cards, best back row in the game right now, and we're going to overcome him. So he goes with the Ouroboros over our Vermilion. We're going to normal summon our Guardioch over our poor Princess. Mill 3, we do get our Martial Leaf. We did get a Spore, so we have even more plays. Guardioch's going to let us return our Princess back to her home. We destroy that monster, obviously. Carrot Weight's going to come out, throwing away a Hem-Tree. Spore's going to come out, make whatever we want, normal summon whatever we want, and just win the duel. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Seto Kaiba going first. He's using a pretty classy sleeve and mat combination there, pretty serious. So we have a Rose Lover and a Spore. We're going to start by setting the Rose Lover, because we do have monsters to special summon with that Rose Lover. Our opponent's using 2 back row. We got a Raging Plants. We're going to normal summon that Spore. 1 plus 1 is 1 with Sylvan Princessprite. Gets rid of that Rose Lover, mills a Cold Mushroom. What a fantastic use of her effects. We use her other effect. We discard a Hem-Tree, special summon that exact same Hemi-Tree. Now he mills, nothing gets milled, it was a Raging Plants, he doesn't get to use it. Now we Rose Lover again. Guardioch is out, full field. Hem-Tree lets us mill the top of our deck. We're swinging for lethal. He's going to Fiendish Chain one of our boys, but can't get all 3 because one is Fiendish Chain resistant, so we hit him for a nice easy lethal over 2 back row. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing an Esperoba going second. The boy's using Seto Kaiba there, Psychic Onslaught. So he's using probably a pretty interesting deck. We got Peas, we got Spores, we got Leaves, and Mad Plants. So we normal summon our Martial Leaf, mill a Guardioch and a Hemi-Tree, not what we wanted to mill. We're going to swing over a Battling Boxer. Now he's going to set 1, use Boxing Spirits. That's going to special summon one of his boys. He's going to normal summon the incredibly gifted Jinzo. All traps are negated. My deck doesn't have any traps, but Jinzo's still an awesome monster. So now big old Jinzo's going to come and wreck our poor little Martial Leaf. He even has a equip card. Now we get a Rose Lover. We're going to normal summon our Martial Leaf, mill another Rose Lover, just look at our Raging Mad Plants, bring out that Rose Lover for Peacekeeper. Why is Peacekeeper so awesome, guys? He gets to mill even when he's special summoned. Never thought you'd see the day where you use a Rose Lover on a Peacekeeper. You get an Excavate 1, look at what we got. We got a back row hitting Cold Mushroom. We use our level dupe with the Spore on the Martial Leaf. That means we get my new favorite card in Sylvan Princessprite. She is so awesome, guys. We get to discard 1, mill 1, just a few more plants in our deck. Discard 1, or discard from the hand, throw away the Spore, special summon the Hem-Tree. Hem-Tree uses his effect, hit that back row with the Cold Mushroom. Even if we didn't though, we were over him with these Raging Mad Plants. Look at how fat these monsters get. 3,900, 4,800. Absolutely insane, guys. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing a Xyzs. Going first. See what our boys got for us. We got a Cold Mushroom start. We got our Rose Lover. He's going to set 2 back rows, set a monster. We're going to flip up that Cold Mushroom, mill a peas, mill a carrot, mill a Marshall Leaf, and another peas, and another Marshall Leaf. So some doubles, but good stuff nonetheless. Marshall Leaf's going to destroy that boy. Peas is going to special summon a peas, but Fiend Comedian, he calls his heads correctly, gets to banish my entire graveyard. So it's like we milled no cards, guys. We're starting this duel fresh. I would have had Peas Keeper, I would have had all these effects, but we're starting fresh. So, we level dupe Cold Mushroom to 1, normal summon the Rose Lover, that's Fire plus Earth for the absolutely wonderful Princessprite. Love this card, guys, can't say it enough. She detaches the Rose Lover, mills a Peas Keeper. Now we bring out the Hem Tree with the Rose Lover, bring out the Peas with the Sprite. Peas lets us mill another. We mill a Cold Mushroom, hit that other back row. It was only a Needlebug Nest, but still a fantastic mill with that special summon. Love using Peacekeeper. Our boy has a Kiteroid, so he does avoid us. He avoids all the damage but 400. We still have Raging Mad Plants in our hand though, so we can really bounce back with this field. Here our boy's using Speedroids, so he's going to come back with just 2 cards in his hand, adding some cards from his grave to his hand. He's gonna have some plays, guys. He's gonna normal summon his Horse Stilts. Horse on Stilt, this is kind of wacky. Red Eyes Dice. That's a Bryonic Dragon, guys. He's only got 1 card in his hand though, so he's gonna have to return that Hem Tree to his hand. But why is that like secure his defeat? Is because we already have another Rose Lover in the graveyard. So he goes for another Xyzs into a Destroyer. We already have a Rose Lover in the graveyard. So I kind of flex on this guy a little hard. There's a million plays we can make right now. I've flexed on this guy because he was taking a long time and he was spamming like the character chats and all that stuff. But let me make sure we got all the plays we can possibly do. We can normal summon, discard Yoke with the Peacekeeper. Right now, we're banishing our Rose Lover to bring out our Hem Tree. So we're already over the Samurai Destroyer, and he has no cards in his hand, no cards in his graveyard that can help him. We use our Hem Tree. We mill a Glow Up Bulb, guys. That means Bulb as well as grab another Guardiope. Bulb's gonna mill, special summon itself. 1+1 with the Peas equals our Princess. Back once again. Throws away a Guardiope, brings out the second Princess. So this is a flex. We could have just brought out another Guardiope, obviously, then we could have kept milling. We're down to 4 cards in our deck. Looking for another Raging Plants. Trying to see if we could get 2 Raging Plants going. Now, I was kind of annoyed by this guy, so it's just a flex. I have lethal by huge amounts with this Raging Plant, even by making these silly plays. So I kamikaze 1 little Sprite Princess into him, use my Raging Mad Plants for even more damage. Now we're way over that Samurai Destroyer, and finish him off with no problem. Fantastic stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing Little Yug from that dark dimension. Or I guess just the dark side of the dimension. The whole dimension's not dark. Just one of its sides. So we start with a Rose Lover and a Carrot Weight Champion. We're gonna set the Carrot Weight. Our boy's gonna set 2. And a monster. We're gonna flip that Carrot Weight up. Normal summon the Peas. Peas mills 1. It's a Glow Up Bulb, guys. So we're wild. That bulb comes out, mills a Mushroom. Now we could have done a Bryonic with just the monsters on the field. We are obviously doing our Princessprite because she's awesome. I'm going to try to use her every opportunity. Or we could have level duped and made whatever we wanted, really. So we mill again. Mill a Guardiope. Throw away our Rose Lover. Bring out that Guardiope. Opponent scoops. Didn't want to see it. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Yami Bakura. We're going first. Boys using some World Championship qualifier sleeve and mat over there. We're starting with a set Rose Lover. We're not going to set our Raging Plants. We'll keep them in our hand for now. Our opponent does nothing. We're going to normal summon over our Rose Lover, bring out a Guardioak. Guardioak's going to mill 3. You do mill a Marsh Leaf, but nothing to hit. Hemtree lets you organize the top of your deck, and obviously Rose Lover lets you bring out a Hemitree. Now he mills another Marshall Leaf. We special summon the Marshall Leaf with the Peacekeeper getting milled. And then we swing for very close to lethal, but he does have another instance of Kiteroid. We have a few monsters in our graveyard, we have 3. Now we set another with a Co-Mushroom in 4, he's using all these Dark World Dealings. We set a Spore. He's using Destiny Board, so he threw a Necro into the graveyard. We mill another Peacekeeper, nothing to special summon though. Mill a Marshall Leaf, and a Co-Mushroom with the Guardioak. Marshall Leaf's going to destroy our Marshall Leaf, kind of a misplay. Then we hit that back row, Sphere Karimo. It's a little bit of a misplay, but it's not a huge deal for the plays we're needing to make, because now we gotta get rid of this Wing Karimo. We're gonna bring out the Spore, banish the 2, he's 3. Now we level dupe that boy with the Marshall Leaf to 3. That's Bionic Dragon. Now we're not gonna have to destroy that Wing Karimo, we could get rid of him, throw away our Peacekeeper. Now we're gonna Rose Lover out another Guardioak. And we are just good to go, guys. So we swing with the 2700, but that was more than lethal over that little Wing Karimo. Great stuff, guys. So, this deck is just super wild, guys. It feels like Thunder Dragons. Sometimes you will brick. I'm gonna play this deck a lot and see if I can optimize it a little better. All we need to do is get Konami to unban Rose Lover. Unban Rose Lover. Let us use Econ. We're not even going to use Hatred Nade. Let us use Econs, and this deck will be even more wild. You'll be able to set a Rose Lover, Econ take, use that Rose Lover. It'll be crazy stuff, guys. But Konami still doesn't want us to do it just yet. It'll happen. They'll unbanish them, and we'll see how it goes. So until then, hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching.